Hi everybody, it's me Sissy back with another Christmas DIY from Dollar Tree. This is for a cute little decor piece using just a few items from Dollar Tree. So stay tuned to see what we make. For this DIY we're going to use a decor piece. This is just one of the framed artwork from Dollar Tree. I had on my wine bar, but now I'm going to repurpose it. We're going to use some of this berry garland, one of these little door ornaments, and all that's from Dollar Tree. And then, but I'm not from Dollar Tree, I'm going to use this scrap of wallpaper that I have, and a little decal that I made on my Cricut. If you don't have a Cricut, and you can write a saying on here with a paint pen, or you can find the stick-on letters from Dollar Tree has some, but I don't know if they have them that small. But you could paint it on there, you could print it off and decoupage it. There's lots of ways to do it if you don't have a Cricut. But I do have my Cricut and I love it, so I'm going to use it. And then I got some of this buffalo check ribbon. I got this at Michael's, 50% off, so there's a lot on here. How much was on here? 75 feet, so I think it was like $7, so I'll get a lot of use out of that. But anyway, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our frame apart. And I'm being very careful because I've not had very much luck with Dollar Tree frames of late. I have broken 3 or 4 of them, so... that out of there. And then we want to cut our piece of wallpaper scrap to fit in there. To find a blade for my Cricut cutter, and I couldn't find one at Michael's, so this is a Fisker's, and it fits in here pretty good, but sometimes it gets a little stuck. So okay, so now that we have our paper cut, we're just gonna put it down on our we're gonna put this back in. So I'm just gonna put a little hot glue on here because this wallpaper is very thick and it can hold up to the hot glue. I went to my local wallpaper store and asked them, do they have any discontinued sample books? And they said sure, I could have all the ones I wanted. So I got those, and I just went through and cut out the, because I mean they were huge, they were like huge wallpaper books, and wouldn't just cut out the samples of wallpaper that I liked. So I have a huge stash of like wood grain and, you know, everything that was popular, the woods things, some bears, ducks, about anything you can think of. But we're not going to put our glass back in because we're going to put this little door in the frame. But anyway, let's put our backing back in. I'm not going to do the little clips or anything. I just want to put it in here so I can see where I want to put my decal. Okay, So we're going to put that right near the top. Like I said, if you don't have a Cricut, you can do this very simply with a paint pen. You could print it out on a piece of scrapbook paper and then cut it to fit into your frame. So, I mean, there's ways around it if you don't have a Cricut. I left a little overhang over here of my transfer tape, so I can line up where I wanted my decal to go, because it's kind of stuck down. So I'm just going to pull my backing off, make sure all my letters are on my transfer tape, and then just going to lay it down. There you go. So we got that done. I'm going to pull my transfer tape off in just a minute. We're going to work on our little door here. This little door is cute and everything, but I'm not happy with this bow on here, or this wreath, or the doorknob. So I did take the string out. It came with a hanging string, and I put a little wood filler spackling in there and filled those in. And we're going to see if we can get this wreath off and work on it a little bit. And I don't want to tear the door up. There we go. Wow, that's a lot of glue. And we're going to touch up the paint. I've got some, I thought I had some red paint. We'll go find my paint, and then we're going to fix this little door. Okay, so we got that part done. Now let's work on our door. So I sanded it, and I took that terrible little doorknob off, and I'm going to use this little berry as a doorknob instead. So I've got some paint here. Let me put down the protection for my counter. Okay, and for my door, I've got some red paint. I want to get rid of this snow. Put some black on it. Kind of distress it a little bit so it's not so bright red. And now we're going to paint this little berry I'm going to make it my doorknob. Okay, so we're going to let that set and dry, and then we're going to work on our wreath for our front door. Our little wreath here that was on the door, and we're going to take off this bow. And we're going to take off these red berries. Then we're going to add in some of these berries. We're just going to take them and kind of wrap them around. And then we're going to take our buffalo check ribbon here, and we're going to make a new bow. And we're going to glue our little bow onto our wreath. I think I want a couple of more little berries on there, so. So we got our little wreath ready. Now let's work on our door. Okay, and the glue gun. We'll put our doorknob on. Drop of glue. Put it on. Wasn't quite dry, but it's okay. I just touch it up a little bit. just going to dry brush a little bit of black paint on here to tone down that. Okay, so I have a dry brush and just a little bit of black paint on it. Okay, let me get the paint off my hands. Have our door done. We're going to put our little wreath back on. We're just going to do it with a little bit of hot glue on the back of the wreath. You don't need a lot. Put that back on. Hold it down till it dries. So we've got our little decal on. Let's put this back in the frame. Okay, we'll flip it over, and then we're going to take our little door and just glue it right there. Get it in the center. Okay, and then I'm gonna put a little greenery up here at the top, and then we'll be finished. So there is our little decor piece. I think it's just as cute as it can be. We're going to hang it on the wall and take a look and see if we need to change anything. Okay, I just watched my video back, and you totally couldn't see anything I was doing when I was making the bow. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with the camera angles and stuff. I get involved in making the thing, and I don't realize that you can't see me. So I'm going to show you how I made my bow. I just took the ribbon and I folded it in half because I thought it was a little bit too wide for the picture frame for a bow that big. So we're just going to make it smaller. So I folded it in half, and then I just folded it over and made one loop on this side. And then I folded it over and made another loop on this side. And I just kind of pinched it to see where my center was, and the center is right here. So I'm just going to squeeze that together, and then I'm going to take a little piece of this berry vine that's on the wire, and I just squeeze that around the center. just going to twist it really tight. Now, if you don't want to use berries or you have a pipe cleaner or twist tie, you can use that. You could use a piece of ribbon, a piece of burlap, and then you can adjust if you get your loops a little off. So, and then we're just going to fluff out our loops. And I have one loop way bigger than the other one, so we're just going to untie it. And make this side a little smaller. There we go. What you should do, when I never remember to do, is before you twist it, look at your loops. Make sure they're even, and then you can twist it. So do as I say, not as I do. Okay, and then you can clip off the wire, or you can make it part of the decoration. I think I'm just going to kind of leave it on there. What I did on the picture frame. And then you just clip your tails, and you can put a little dab of glue in here if you don't want these to unfold, but I don't mind. If it does, it makes it look a little fluffier. And then it just, and so that's how I made my bow. Okay, well there's our little hanging. I got it on the wall in my kitchen. I'm trying to find a better spot to display my things that I've made. But this will do for right now. But anyway, it turned out really cute. I love it. I love that buffalo plaid, buffalo check. And I think it's really cute. There is no place like home for the holidays. So y'all have a great day. And remember, if Sissy can do it, you can do it too. Bye, y'all.